Hello viewers, today we are gonna look at how to apply to the Swedish Institute Scholarship. We already know that they have opened the application portal for applications. I have been asked by many to make a video on application process because some of you may not find the link to the application portal and some doesn't know how to manage it and so on. So I was thinking I can make a quick video on it. So let's start. First we need to do is to go to the SI web page. That should be here in si.se. This is the home page for the Swedish Institute. We click on it. Now we can see the home page here. What we need to do, we don't understand Swedish. For now, let me go to English. Yes. Then we have a link here, apply for scholarships and grants. We can see all the scholarships here provided by SI, but we are particularly interested in this one, the Swedish Institute Study Scholarship, SISS. Let's click there. Then we can go to the link where we see application procedure and key dates. At the end of this, we can see the application procedure including guidelines, important dates, document templates, what happens after submitting the application. We click on the link and then we are here, steps. We can see that the first step starts from 1st December. It will continue until 20 January 16. So this is the link here. The scholarship application form is now available at the SI scholarship portal. That is the link we are going to click. Yes, now at last we are at the portal where we will apply for SI. Now people get confused here because there is home, my details, my application, new application, login. So some doesn't know what to do. The easiest way to start is that since we don't have anything yet as credentials, let me make the new user. So we click on the new user and we see the username and password and confirm password, first name. I'm not going to apply for SI, but let me do it. Username. Let me use my username. Hassan is back. Password can be, I shall not tell you my password, but let me take SI for SE. Confirm password SI for SE. First name Hassan, last name is back. Email, I'll borrow an email from someone. Confirm email. Then we click create user. Yes. Welcome to the application portal. It was really easy, quick, 1 minute. We make an account here. Now what you can do is you can apply, you can edit or whatever, but let me show you how to apply to the program. Okay, if you go back to the left side, we have home, my details. In my details you can see that the information I have just put in there, and my application, if you click on there is no application yet, but in future you will see your application there. New application, that's what we are gonna click on. So we need to do new application. Now as we can see that available grants, there's a lot of grants available right now and the scholarship. So and last application date, that is the deadline for the application. For example, we can see that the Swedish study scholarship step 1, Swedish Institute study scholarship, they only wrote here the study scholarship, so don't be confused. This is the one we are looking for. Even we can confirm by the deadline, that is 20th January. So let's click on there. Yeah, now we can see this. We have an application instructions that before starting your application, please ensure that you have read all the information in the call for application thoroughly at si.se. This is the first part of the two. We already know about it, so let we skip it for now. But what you need to do is you must click on this box and then we go to the next. Now, as we can see that here's coming the details. Like if we look at our right side, thanks God, we can actually jump from one page to another. Otherwise, in some application portal, I see that until you completed one part, you cannot go to the next part. But we are lucky enough to, we can see what is coming next. So we have finished the application instructions, but still you can go back and read. And then applicant's information, that is your information. First name, last name, country of residence, email, gender, country. That is the basic profile, I think. If we go next, that is connection to Sweden. Do you have any previous connection to Sweden? If yes, then you have to find study, work, NGO, whatever family. And then how you learn about Swedish Institute. So you can say that, I don't know, www.studyinsweden.se, WSI, whatever, social media, Facebook for example. Yeah, or university, it's not a big deal. That's not a very important part. Academic background, that is most important. The number of bachelor degree obtained. Usually people has only one bachelor degree, but maybe I have two or someone has two. I don't think three. But anyway, you can mark one here. The number of master's degree. Yeah, many people have one or two masters. You can put it there as well. Do you have a master's degree from a university in your home country? If yes, yes. Do you have a master's degree from a university other than your country of citizenship? Yes, no. Which of the following areas was your field of expertise? For example, you can say I was studying ICT and e-solution, or healthcare, or democracy, human rights, or engineering. This is the your field of interest. And you can choose actually 3. No problem. So within which field of study do you plan? This is for the one you are applying now. So for example, you are applying for, I don't know, maybe democracy or agriculture or conflict solution or trade and investment, because you don't find a lot of programs here, because this is not the program list. This is the area where you want to study on, let's say, business. So I guess business should be in the trade and investment, or let me see if there's something more. It can be entrepreneurship management, if it's a management or something, I don't know, but you will find it here. Then we click next. Let me see if you go next. Yeah, you can go next. Yeah, and then this is the work experience. As you know that SI required 2 years work experience to be eligible for the SI scholarship. What is your current status? You can be student, unemployed, freelance, volunteer, whatever. Are you engaged in network or voluntary work? Yes, maybe. I have work experience within the field of blah blah blah. What field you have worked? You can choose also 3 here, no problem. Maybe because some months or year you work in one and some and other. Even though when working in a single job, you can be expert on different topics. So it makes sense. How many hours of work do you have in total with the chosen field? You can say, yeah. You require to have 2,800 hours, but this is a chosen field, so maybe you have different hours in different fields. Yeah, I have work experience from other countries than of mine. If you're working in other countries, you can put it yes, and then you have to put that experience hours here. And you have to put here also which field you have been working abroad. Then you click next. Next comes the leadership experience. As you can see, the goal is to enable the scholarship holders to play an active role in the positive development of the societies in which they live. Ideal candidates are ambitious young professionals who are able to demonstrate leadership experience and have a clear idea of how a study program in Sweden would benefit their country. As I have discussed, this is really important, so you have to be careful when fulfilling this field. Do you have any previous leadership experience? Yes. So it should be yes. Yeah, that's what I mean. And then if yes, please describe, and a limit of 250 characters including spaces. This is actually very, you cannot write a lot, I think. I mean 250 characters, even including space, so maybe few lines. So what have you done in your working experience as a leader? And let me explain it again, is that by leadership you don't need to be a leader of an organization, or you don't necessarily need to be a boss in some business or job or whatever. The leadership what they would like to have is that in particular area you have that expertise to lead an organization, to show the new innovations, to be creative, to lead a group of people to certain goals, or I don't know. What I mean is that they require you to have the quality to make some difference. So this is the page where you are going to describe what type of job you have done that fulfill the leadership experience. And then we will go to next. And this is the future plan. This is important as well. I mean, these are the fields actually filters the people, the applicants, to the next step in the second round. So this is really important. Future plan, what do you plan to do after completing your master's degree in Sweden? This is also 250 characters, so you have to precisely, and please don't use any introduction, don't use any, don't waste the space. That is my advice. I mean, they already know about you, your name, your application, your passport, blah blah blah. They'll get every information about you. So please don't start with I am Liakot Hassan, I want to blah blah. No, you need to be specific in this area when you are writing. So be specific and just start to point out your future plan. That's the most important thing. And when you have done it, and one more thing here, future plans, of course, it should be consistent with what you have mentioned earlier, what you are going to study, how you are going to apply this knowledge to your country, and to do so, what you need to do in the future. So be careful when you, I mean, you understand what I mean. So yeah. And when we click next, we will go to the application confirmation. Yeah. Checking this box, I declare that the information given in this application is the best of my knowledge, blah blah blah. They are correct. I agree that any false, incomplete, misleading instructions may be grounds for rejecting this application. So yeah, we need to click on that. And then what you need to do is, please don't click the submit button. This submit button is to submit the application, but we are not going to submit it. I guess not even you. What you need to do is just save it for now. Yeah, we click on the save button. Yes. Now, if you go to my application, I can see the application I have just made, but the status is not submitted. So what you can do is, you can always save your application, do some editing or whatever, and then you can submit it at the end. So you have still time until 20 January. So when you think that your application is fine to go, and then you can just submit it. So how you edit it? You click on the applications, every time. And you know that you have fulfilled the instructions. So let's go to application information. You fill something here, or academic background. Yes, something maybe you need to do. Future plan. Yes. And application confirmation. Yes. And when everything done and you're ready to go, you click the submit button. One more thing is that you can apply more than one. So I guess as I require you to apply for all the programs you want to apply. For example, if you apply for 4 master's program, you should have 4 application as application 2. So in that case, I guess you need to click on new application again, and then you choose the new one, because let me see if you put the application number there. If you look at the one we just have applied, let me see, to the applicant's information, email, gender, date of citizen, personal application number. Yes, we can see here at the end of the column there is personal application number at universityadmission.sc. This is the application number you will find when you log into your universityadmission.sc page, and I can see that they have some information here. Let me click there. The personal application number from your applications at university, if you have applied for Stockholm University, this is like this 7. Okay, but let me show you what I mean. Universityadmission.sc. It takes time today, I don't know why. Yeah, and then we log in. When we log in, we shall be able to see the application number. Yes, as you can see that this is my application number, 8317057. That is 7-digit number. So this is the number you should copy and paste here. Personal application number. So I don't think in the first round, let me see, connection to Sweden, academic background. Yeah, let me click on academic background and see if they have the number of bachelor degree obtained. Do you have a master's degree? No. Okay, no, not here. So whatever, you can edit by this way, and when you good to go, you can just submit, and then you log out, and you can log in again. But now you know how to apply to SI scholarship. Thanks for watching. We'll come back again. Take care.